One of the names ascribed to Jesus is that He is the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. And I love that name because it reminds me of the faithfulness of God. I had a special experience in 1988. I was traveling to Romania. I flew from the United States to Germany and then switched planes and was going to take a train on into Romania. And as I was on that plane, there was this sense of the presence of the Lord, and I had a private worship time on that airplane, and a song came to me, "Great is Thy Faithfulness," and I began to sing and worship, and that song just kept going over and over and over in my mind and in my heart. Well, during that time, this was when Nicolae Ceausescu was the dictator of the country, and he persecuted Christians severely. And so as I went in, I knew I was going to be facing danger, and I went by train into Romania, and when I arrived at the border, we stopped and we were there for a long period of time. And then some soldiers came running out and they grabbed me and they took me off the train and arrested me and held me under guard, and the soldiers surrounded me and I didn't know what was going to happen to me. And I can remember that night feeling sorry for myself, and then I remembered that great song, that great hymn that I had sung on the plane privately in that place, and I began to sing that song, "Great is your faithfulness. Great is your faithfulness, O Lord, unto me." And I began to worship God, and as I did, I began to see Jesus for who He is. He's the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and the end. He knew what was going to happen before it ever happened because He is the Alpha. He's before everything happens. He is the beginning and He's the end. He knew how it was all going to end up. And so I began to look to Him and see Him as the great Alpha and Omega that the Bible describes. And worship came into my heart, and I began to praise and adore and worship Jesus Christ. And then they sent me out of the country. But 1 year later, everything changed. And I was allowed back into the country, and God brought me to Romania. And I tell you, since that time until this day, I've seen God do extraordinary things in that nation. You see, God is the one who has the last word because He's the Omega. God is the one who has the first word because He's the Alpha. So you can trust Him. You can trust in His faithfulness because great is His faithfulness. Oh, our Lord Jesus Christ is faithful because He is the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end.